This game is called Once Human, and this is another episode of Free on Steam. And this is my dude. His name is Frey Bentos. Just because. Anyway, it's a survival type game in a sense. Well, it is. It's a crafting and survival game. And it's got elements of Destiny, maybe. The Division, The Last of Us. It's all a mishmash of different ideas and styles. So I've completed the tutorial. I've explored this island a little bit. And so far, I think it's okay. I think it's decent. It's not bad, you know? It's free on Steam. This has been on my wish list, or whatever it is called on Steam. And I got the notification a few days ago. Once Human is hit. I was really excited for it. It's taken me a few days, like I say, to play this. So I'm a little bit late to the party. A lot of you watching this have probably already played this. You can see on the top left there my objectives. So it's going to be gather some gravel, gather some copper ore, and optional obtain a rough pickaxe. So I've done a tutorial, like I say. There was a mini boss battle at the end of that, or the boss was actually quite big. Very straightforward. I mean, you can go in other people's houses. All of this reminds me of Ark. Now, it doesn't look like Ark. There are no dinosaurs, but like running around a server and seeing all the other players' semi-built constructions. I mean, I haven't seen another player yet. On the bottom left is the chat. I am on I don't know what server I'm on, but it's not a European server. I tried to get in, it just will not let me. The wait was far too long, I got impatient. I think I've jumped into a Taiwanese server, but I'm not sure. There are plenty of servers, and everything seems to work quite well. I don't know if this is in beta phase. I think it might be. I don't think it's in early access. And it's cost me nothing to play this so far. It hasn't bombarded me with notifications saying I've got to pay real money to unlock this. I mean, I'm sure that is in this game somewhere. And everything runs nice and smooth. I like this game. I think it's good. I think there's a lot of potential here. So let's craft some stuff here. Is that copper ore on the right there? It must be. I'm very new to this, guys. Like I say, the tutorial takes about half an hour, or it takes me about 30 minutes or so. And lots of dialogue, lots of talking to people. Like, this is what, in a sense, this is what we thought we might have been getting with the day before.
We also need a furnace and a disassembly bench to process the materials we gather.
I mean, it's nothing like the day before, but a lot of the concepts here and the ideas are what they were trying to do with that game, but this is like on a different world, a different level, a different universe. In regards to quality, you can actually play this. It's actually enjoyable. So it's PvE and PvP. Like I say, I haven't seen any players running around. I should not have built my beacon here, or whatever it is called, because it's a pain in the arse to get up to. And I've also broken my leg, I think. Like, not in real life, thankfully, but in this, because I just fell off this this ledge earlier, and it said I fractured something. So it's got all your survival mechanics. What I will say, though, guys, don't get daunted by this if you've always considered these kind of games, but you're like, there's a lot of systems going on for me. I'm alright, I'll pass. Because this is very straightforward. And the tutorial, or rather the hints that you get flashing up on the screen, really do help you. It's very accessible, in my opinion. I am not particularly... I wouldn't say I'm a seasoned survival game player. I just love them. Some may argue it's a bit oversaturated now, this market, but it has got the Destinies about it as well. I have seen footage of other people playing this game, and the gunplay and stuff looks really tight, looks really good. I've only got a crossbow at the moment. I'll show you that in a bit, and I'll show you some action. So I'm just doing this video in assumption for people, or thinking of the people who haven't played this. You've seen this video and you're like, is this worth my time? I will give a conclusion at the end of the videos. I can't get my words out, guys. I've been like this for days now. It's because I'm so tired, I think. I am very run down. Anyway, that's enough about me. Back to this game. But look at the arcs. Look at the arcs. It's got the arcs about it, hasn't it? Just these bases that haven't been finished. Maybe the bases decay over time. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. What I do know is it keeps telling me I keep walking past Brenda's territory. I haven't seen Brenda yet. I'll stop by and have a cuppa with Brenda at some point, I'm sure. Okay. I mean, at the top of the video, I did say this has got the rusts about it, but if it was if it was rust, I don't know what I just injected myself with, by the way. Yeah, if this was rust, I'd be dead by now, because another player would have whacked me from behind. That sounded dodgy. There's my crossbow, my rustic crossbow that I crafted. Again, the tutorial shows you how to do all this kind of stuff. Very straightforward. Can only be played on mouse and keyboard at the moment. But there is, or the developer is, working on controller support for this game. So, let's venture forth. There's another half finish, or semi-finished. I just said semi, I'm not American. Semi-finished. Semi-finished sounds better, I think, than semi. I've got to say, I can't go through there, can I? No. Character customization options are pretty good. There's loads of different styles and ways you can style your character. Bit of floating grass there, look. Oh, here we go. I'll show you some combat. It's very straightforward. It's got the destinies about it with the numbers flashing up. The damage numbers or whatever it's called. And I like it. It's decent. It is a decent game, this. It's well worth it, guys, if you're looking for something like this and you don't want to pay money. I mean, just download it. This backpack thing I'm wearing, earlier on I did have like this butterfly person in there, which it's got the Death Strandings about it as well, I guess, from a stylistic point of view. And that butterfly thing, I don't want to spoil the story for you guys, but yeah, that will help you out in boss battles and stuff. Like I say, there's so many different ideas here, different concepts, different influences. I mean, this game is influenced by so many different games. A lot of my favourite games. Okay. After I've done this bit here, I will go and explore a little bit so you could see what the island is like. I don't think reviews of this are too good, though. Like the video I was talking about earlier, I was watching someone running around shooting at stuff. It's quite a big YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was... Oh, I don't know. I was going to say Games Radar. It wasn't Games Radar, but whoever it was saying it's good for a while. And it gets quite tedious or quite bland quite quickly. Lots of quites there. But you know what I mean. You have to bear with me, guys. I'm still a little bit like, yeah, getting used to the controls here, or getting used to all the keys and all this stuff. I very rarely play on mouse and keyboard, because I do a lot of retro gaming, and for that you use a controller, obviously. Sky looks pretty. But it is nice firing up a modern game, a current day game, as a change of pace. It's been a while since I've played this type of game. I mean, I went through a phase, all I played was Rust, Ark, Daisy. I mean, this has got the daisies about it. You do have to drink. You could see my thirst meter, my hunger meter, The Hunger Games. You can see all that at the bottom in the middle there. So I've had to drink a few times already before starting to make this video. It's easy to get water, very straightforward. Just run into a lake or a large puddle or a stream and you'll fill up your bottle. You don't have to go and find a bottle first. There isn't that kind of depth of something like, I don't know, Scum, which is very, very intimidating. I've got Scum. I bought it in the Steam sales and I played. I think it's superb, I've got to say. But I played it for like an hour or two and I just don't know what I'm doing. There is so many complex gameplay mechanics in that game. So many systems to learn. That's what I find anyway. But here's the island, guys. It does look beautiful in the daytime. I should have really waited for the sun to come up before recording this video. This is cruel, I know. But I will need food at some point. So I'll need to... yeah, I'll need meat. Okay. And from what I've gathered, you're already equipped with that knife to... yeah, to cut open the deer and all that kind of thing. I don't like killing animals in games. It feels wrong. I'm a lover of animals, as I'm sure many of you are. So I always make sure my cat is not in the room if I'm shooting at deer. There were like zombie type things. Not like the enemies you saw earlier, like a different type. Humans that have gone bad. So maybe we'll see some of them in a bit. But we will head over to the Steam store page soon. And we'll take a look at what other Steam users are saying about this game. And I'll give it a score out of 5. Okay. I mean, yeah, that red beam in the distance, or orange, reminds me of Ark for some reason. So this is what another player... yeah, look, Adam Johns territory, or ADM Johns. They've got a motorbike here, which is... it's got a power source. You can get vehicles, and you can ride around in vehicles on this game. But that will be, I'm assuming, later game, or late game. Because I'm very early here. Very, very early on in the game. Oh, here we go. These are the zombie things. Or are they the same as the ones we've already seen? I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. This is a cool game. But I will need to work out how I craft better weapons. And there is a lot to consider with this game. But it is very straightforward to get into. Like I was saying, it's not intimidating. But anyway, yeah. Let's get over to the Steam store page. See what the other players are saying about this game. And here we are at the Steam store page for Once Human. And it says, Once Human is a multiplayer open-world survival game set in a strange post-apocalyptic future. Unite with friends to fight monstrous enemies, etc, etc, etc. So you get the general idea here, guys. There's some screenshots. Like I say, it looks... when I saw these screenshots before playing, like a few months back, I was like, I'm really looking forward to this. But, has it delivered? Well, we'll get to that. Look, it's on mixed reviews here. From just over 18,000 reviews. So let's see what other people are saying about this. So Young Rockstar, or YNG Rockstar, all the reviews complaining about terms of service. I'm assuming that's terms of service, yeah. Either can't read or are copy and pasting takes from people who can't read. The game has nearly every single quality of life enhancement I can think of. Long-range looting, so you don't have to be super precise with your scavenging. Creative flight with base building. Crafting from base storage. Automated gathering. Inventory sorting, or inventory sorting. I told you I can't get my words out tonight. And auto-stacking, etc. I knew it was going to be an essay when I hit more there. Some people don't like seasonal wiping, but you don't lose anything important from the wipes. That's good to know. So, yeah, if you didn't know, guys, a wipe is when the developer wipes the server. So all your, I'm assuming, bases and stuff, everything gets reset. It happens with all the games, Rust, etc. So this player is saying, don't take notice of everyone giving negative reviews. Okay, fair enough. This is Brundle. There's Brundle. I wonder if it's Martin Brundle, if anyone knows who that is. Read this if you're scared of spyware. Oh, what's this? Deary me. Stormhawk. This is one of the most bizarre free on Steam videos I think I've done, guys. It's just like, I'm all over the place. The people's reviews are all over the place. Everything is all over the place. Anyway, too long, didn't read. The game is good. Give it a shot. It's completely free. Now the negatives, or rather the negative reviews. Nearly all of the negative reviews are not genuine critiques of the game, but they're fear-mongering and misinformation masquerading as due diligence and caution. I'd agree with that. There's no, or my PC isn't telling me about any viruses or anything like that, if that's what he's getting at, or he or she or they are getting at there. I mean, have you guys seen any virus pop-ups whilst I've been making this video? So, yeah. Anyway, let's look at a not recommended. This is Enda Kaziki. So here's the deal. Interested in cosmetics, battle pass or microtransactions? You and your friends started in different servers. Guess what? There's no server transfers. Here's more. I'll stop there. You don't have to start on different servers, though. You could both go in together at the beginning on the same server, so I don't see that as an issue. In regards to cosmetics, I can't disagree or agree, because I don't know. I haven't spent enough time with the game to know. I don't care about cosmetics anyway. MMO with a 6-week reset cycle, more like an MMNO. Jokes aside, it's fun gameplay, but the 6-week reset is a deal breaker for me. That doesn't bother me at all. That does not bother me at all. So, it's mixed there, guys. You've got some people saying, no, this is really good fun. Don't listen to the haters. I'm paraphrasing. And then you've got people just saying it's a bit crap. It's whatever. It's got viruses or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to give this a score out of 5. Actually, let's read this quickly. I find this game very fun, especially to play it with friends. A very promising aesthetic and makes me want to play for days. I hope it continues like this. I mean, this is where I am. I think it's loads of fun. This person's played a lot more than me. I've spent about an hour and a half. So this person's spent over double the amount of time that I've spent with the game. Anyway, I'll give it a score out of 5. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Well worth your time. Free on Steam is about showing you guys a bit of the gameplay without spoilers or too many spoilers, and basically just giving you guys my general first impressions of the game. And there's been some stinkers on Steam, or rather on Free on Steam. This is not one of them. This has got a lot of potential. Very, very enjoyable game. Download it, guys. Give it a try, because like I've already said, I think there's a lot of potential. Thank you for putting up with my rambling, guys. I know I've been all over the place in this video. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.